Hello and welcome to another edition of In Space Engineers No One Can Hear You stream. I am Cetromula Beta, aka Jim, and we're back in the game right now. I'm just getting ready to get started. So I loaded this up. There's been an update. That's part of the reason I was a little late starting the stream. There has been an update to the game. I'm going to turn this music down a little bit. And they added stuff, and that it decided to download it, but I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but now I have unknown signal on my screen, and I went back through the settings to see if there was anything, because apparently they added like mystery boxes and also parachutes to the game. This is the developer build, so I have a couple things that most people don't have going on right now, but I don't know. I'm about to fly up here. I'm still in the ice mine here. I don't know if that's what these are. I'm going to go investigate them. We're doing okay, I think. Let's see. Inventory. Couple hydrogen bottles and 57% on oxygen tank. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, don't really need to worry too much about that. What I can do is, I think there's a storage container somewhere around up here. I'm going to drop this stuff off first. Either here or... I thought there was one down in this area. Maybe I destroyed them? I don't know. But I'm going to haul this stuff upstairs and then drop it off at least in my buggy and see, you know, so they're safe, and then see what's going on over here. If it turns out to be like supply drops and stuff like that, it's part of the thing, because this is unknown signal T-minus 12 minutes. I don't know what that was. I had another one, it said T-minus 14 minutes. I actually didn't realize that the game had been running while I was sitting here. Here's a storage, although actually I think I should just go outside and go to my buggy, because I need to charge up anyway. But something landed or came in, I don't know. It's over there. That's like on the ground, I think, too. And that one's only 400 meters away, and when it started it was like a few kilometers away. So I have a feeling there's something weird going on there. If it is part of that new thing and it's like supply drops and stuff like that, I'm just going to leave them alone. I don't actually know how to disable that, since I can't find anything that referenced that in the game stuff. So let's see. Yeah, okay, that's good. Hop in the seat here real quick and recharge my battery. I probably could stand to have more oxygen. I've got a 57%, and that oxygen goes much slower than hydrogen does, so we're fine there. I don't think it's going to be an issue. Let's see. Alright, we're charged up. I'm going to check something here, and then let's make sure the stream is going here. Awesome, looks like it's doing it. Question is, can you actually hear me, though? Check something here, and then... Yeah, okay, you can actually hear me. That's perfect. I'm paranoid now because I had a complete failure there. Let's see. Yeah, it's up here. I guess gun out and see what's going on. Oop, I'm going to push that. And go ahead and update the save too, because if it is something new as part of this, I don't think this has been updated, this version of the simulation, or the mod, I guess. I don't know, simulation, but I don't think that's been updated, so yeah, I'm not sure. It does show, is it a friendly signal? The light green is usually friendly in the game. That's either yeah, blue is your stuff, and also neutral usually, I think. Green should be friendly or part of the same team. I do not have anyone else on my team, so I don't know. Let's peek up here. I'm not taking the car, one, because I don't want to risk it. Also, I don't know that it'll make it up this mountain. It is not. It's And it's not worth taking the chance. I don't want to risk it for both reasons. I don't want to risk it because whatever's over here might be dangerous, and I don't want to risk it just like roll. Whoa. Okay. That was an explosion. And it's gone away, but it's definitely over. It's definitely over here somewhere. Just gonna try and keep on roughly the correct course. And same heading and see what's going on. I saw something like green billowing smoke blow up. And it was definitely over here. But I don't see anything. Oh, wait. Is that something? Is that terrain? No, I don't see anything. It was definitely around this side. That's weird. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out. Maybe if that's something part of the game, I'll find that out later. There was part of that new thing added, but I unless I'm going crazy, it should have been here. I think that's just a whatever that is. That's just a glitch in the voxel here. Yeah. There's also been some level of detail stuff they've changed. The way the world loads in seems like they tweaked that probably for speed and stability. I don't know. I didn't read all the patch notes, and I doubt. Let's see, actually, if the parachute was taken out, it might not have been because it is. Yeah, parachute hatch. Yeah. Well, we're not going to use that because I don't know how they work, and I don't want to risk anything on it in one of these, you know, survival scenarios. I'll try it in the creative stuff and see what goes on. The, okay, save it. The crazy thing is, like, oh, unknown signal was detected. Okay. So it's definitely coming from the sky. Yeah, alright. It's falling out of the sky fast. And I don't... Oh! Yeah, there's a parachute. Okay. Well, it's over by the crash site, and... Let's see. Well, that's crazy. We can take the... Oh, maybe that minus 14 minutes or something like that is when it goes away? I don't know, because it definitely landed pretty easily. So let's okay. We can go down a steep hill in this thing. I know we can. We just gotta keep it going in the right direction, steer into the curve. Oh, you know what? I can turn that stuff off in the HUD. Alright, 1 kilometer away. Okay, there's that flight research station. We need to go there. I know that. I'm not actually gonna, like I said, if it's supplies and stuff, I'm not actually gonna do anything with them. Because I feel like that's, was certainly not intended with the way this scenario is going to be played out, so we're going to try and keep to that. But more just for curiosity, I think this is a new thing, so I want to see what it is and what they do, and if it blows up when I get close to it again. I think I was about 100 meters away when it blew, and I'm getting close to that now. Let's see. Okay, well... Oh! Set the parking brake, Jim. Alright. Let's see. It's pulsing. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Some kind of pod. Let's see if it blows up on me when I get close. Is that a warhead in there? No? Okay. Well, I have 538 steel plates. So let's grind this down and see what the hell's going on in here. Oh. Special content. Try your luck to get a new special item. You did not find any special item. Try your luck elsewhere. Oh. Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll try those just because if I come across one, I'm not gonna grind this down. What did I have? Like 500. Yeah, okay, I added like a couple of steel plates. That's weird. Okay. Interesting. I'm not gonna take the stuff out of it because. Huh. All right. Yeah. That's definitely not what we intended. As part of the game, so I think that we'll just leave it as it is. I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's an in-game item. If it is, and I get one, I'm not gonna mess with it. All right, back to the ice mines. Back to the old ice mines. So my current plan is, I wish I could fly. I might actually make one of those buggies work again. But my current plan is to get as much stuff out of the ice mine as I can. At least upgrade my build oxygen into my little carrier here and little buggy and see about that, and then yeah, and then go on. I remember I forgot to. Well, you know, honestly, I don't think the ground clearance is too bad on this. There's not that many rocks. I was gonna raise the ground clearance up a little bit, but I don't actually know that it makes a huge difference. I'm just gonna park back in my same spot on the ridge, so I remember where I put this thing. Yeah, I don't know that it actually makes a difference now that I'm driving it more. Initially, I was concerned about that, but I think it's. And the wheels aren't moving, but it is slight. Shit. Yeah, unknown signal. That's all right. Parking brake off. All right, let's get this thing in here. That is annoying, and that's one of those dumb space engineer things I can't do anything about. But I can, while I'm up here, see about what I need to build an oxygen generator on here. I think what I want to do is, yeah, I want to rebuild the reactor maybe on the side here or something like that, and then I should be able to plop the generator right in here if I'm good. Well, not good, but if I'm reasonably clever with it, I should be able to drop that right in, rebuild this antenna up on top or something. Oh. Then I can go back into the... Come on. Oh, alright. Well, I'll fly. Then I can go back into the ice mine, I think, and get the rest of... that's actually part of the game. Oh, I gotta remember what the controls are again. I've been playing Kerbal Space Engineer, or Kerbal Space Program. Well, fuck. It might as well call it Kerbal Space Engineers. It's a very similar concept type game, but it's totally different in execution, and both are very fun. And I'm probably gonna actually think, oh, look at that. There's some particles coming out of the welder now. I think I actually probably will do some Kerbal Space Program stuff as well. As far as streaming, I actually found. I started doing a project in that. That game is. You know, you basically run a space agency, and I started a program, or I have some stuff. I'm on my current career mode. I'm building. I'm going to Mars. They're Mars analog anyway. So this is going to be a Mars-centric stream maybe for a while, but it's called a planet called Duna, which is their Mars analog within the game, and it is. You know, I'm building a fairly ambitious, what I consider a fairly ambitious ship and actually a space station and a whole bunch of other stuff to go along with it. And yeah, see, we were able to get an oxygen generator plopped right in here. We need motors, construction components, computers, and large steel tubes. I think I actually got everything I need here? Yes, awesome. That's the exact opposite of what I want to be doing. I want to be unloading stuff, not loading stuff. So yeah, now I'm going to go back into the oxygen, or the ice mine, excuse me, and get us some ice. And I don't need a whole lot. I can just bring some ice up and throw it in there, and that way I can recharge all my bottles and stuff like that. So that is probably the smart thing to do. Also, maybe build some solar panels when I get it. Oop, come on. I'm like, I caught on a invisible box. Invisible voxel. What? It's acting like there's some. Oh, you know what? I think there is. There was. I thought there was something here. Yeah, there's a hydrogen tank. It went invisible. Okay, well. That was weird. Okay. Is there something else? Another hydrogen tank. Well, yeah. Every time the game updates, they fix bugs, and then they make new bugs, and this is also, this version of the scenario is not compatible, you know, has not been updated for this version of the game, so I don't know what is actually, you know, gonna work and not work and have issues. From what I read, they updated some voxel stuff and unsupported. One of the things that I noticed in this, there was some unsupported goofy stuff, like the. Oh, I got an achievement, Master Engineer. I don't know what that achievement is. Maybe I spent too many hours playing this game. I don't know, but they updated the voxels and unsupported like terrain or unsupported items falling when they weren't not falling when they were supposed to. So I don't know if that actually is going to affect what we were doing or not. Probably not. Although that was kind of annoying and goofy in the same time. So let's. Ooh, did I hurt myself, or is that just a? What's happening? Okay. Collect some ice. All right. Well, that's one thing. Thankfully, this is the only place to get ice, as far as I know, in the scenario. But at the same time, it's also a very you know, there's plenty of ice. So like it's the only place to get ice, but you can get all the ice you need here. I don't have to be frugal about it. So let's go throw this back in the thing. I'm going to refill my hydrogen and oxygen, and I'm going to go back down and start digging things out one more time. And really, I'm just going to upgrade my buggy to, you know, give me a little bit more combat capability and maybe protect the. Did this slide back, or was that where I parked it? I don't know. Protect my cockpit a little bit here. It's very. I want to build like a little frame around the cockpit, at least to protect it from the sides and the front, so that it's not quite so exposed if I come across anything unfortunate. So let's drop this ice in. Let's see here. All right, that went into the oxygen bottle. That should refill the oxygen bottle, and perfect. And now it also should refill my oxygen and hydrogen when I jump into the thing. Awesome. So that really makes life easier, and that's a lot of ice. That's enough to keep that thing running on oxygen probably forever. Another thing I wanted to do was see what the hell is going on down here, because I saw these doors here. I also saw a sensor, which, since it seems like stuff is running on sensors, including turrets, I maybe want to see what the hell's going on here. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to save before we go any further. Alright, there's doors. I'm going to fly, just in case I don't actually fall. Oh yeah, there's a turret there. Okay, well, that's good to know. It's not popping up on me or doing anything. If this is anything like the last one, it might blow up. So let's see if we can disable the the rotor it's on, or something. Okay, the rotor isn't working. I might go break the rotor head off. I'm scared of going down there. I'm afraid the thing's gonna blow me up. You know what I can do? I don't think it can turn on anymore. Which way is it pointing? It's pointing roughly that way. Okay. Let's think. Hi, Snookums. Come on. Oh, you look like you just ate your food. Let's dig down here and see. Maybe I can come in at it from the side. Okay. Or the bottom. Even better. Okay. Well, there we go. Yeah, there's a piston. Of some kind. Or, well, not of some kind. There's a piston. And a rotor. And, that's... I think that's the timer block that runs this thing. So we might be able to shut it all down. Yeah, I hope... The thing is, I just don't want the damn thing to explode on me. And I don't know what... I don't know what made that other one explode, and whether if it does explode, it'll take me out. What is that? That's just a... because these, you know... if it's got a warhead or something like that, it doesn't take much to kill a space engineer. So, let's see. Let's see if I can just detach this rotor head. I'm gonna blow some hydrogen. Yeah, there's really nothing else I can do that way. That's the thing. Now, I still have to keep an eye on my hydrogen. I don't want to fall out of the sky, but now I'm not so concerned about... yeah, I'm not so concerned about this thing. They're running out of oxygen and stuff like that because I can refill it now. So, early game, you can't refill it, and that sucks because that's just, you know... This is much more hardcore survival than some of them because you don't, you know, even in the normal, the normal survival scenarios, you start with, you know, the ability to generate oxygen, and you start with an oxygen generator around or the resources to build one, and you don't have that here. I'm gonna, Let's see what happens. No, that's probably a bad idea. I'll fly up here. And grind this down. Okay. Well, didn't blow up. That's a good start. The reason I care is because I don't want to... obviously I don't want to blow myself up, but I also would like to get at whatever resources are in this thing. Namely, bullets for my Gatling guns, and honestly, the Gatling gun stuff. So, trying to... Oh, the game is laggy. Stream is still doing good. Oh. It's a wiggling. I've yet to actually see anything like a Gatling gun. Let's ride this boy. Get these out. I haven't actually seen a warhead yet, so I don't know what the heck blew that thing up before. They want remote control, and yeah, there's not a well, maybe this one doesn't. Maybe this is different. I don't see anything resembling a warhead. The only reason I'm even grinding this stuff down is just to see what's going on. Alright, yeah, let's see. I can drop some of this stuff. And I'm trying to grind down the sensor. Here we go. Because it's got detector components in it, which aren't actually that important, but it's also got computers, things that are a little bit harder to come by. So let's see, drop, nope. All right, I'm gonna drop about a couple hundred of these, separate out on a different stack, drop the item, and then pick up those computers. And I think, yeah, I think we're good. This is all, everything else down here is steel, except for that one timer block, and there might be a programming block in here too. I don't know, but I bet this. Yeah, awesome. So, no defenses to deploy because I hacked the crap out of them before. And we'll take the sound... the sound block's not worth much. Anything based around steel is not particularly valuable because there's plenty of steel as far as I can tell. And you can, you know, recycle it and you run it through the assemblers and stuff like that. So there's not a lot of impetus to keep like steel stuff and use that. But the other stuff requires rarer elements, so it's good to pick those up, throw those in there. Let's see, I'm doing okay. While I'm here, might as well hop in and refill my tanks and up my battery charge. That's actually going to be the thing that is we probably spend the most time dealing with is just batteries. And keeping the battery charged up. That's really important in this game, because you can't you can't mine, like, especially if you get stuck in a hole and stuff, like something like that. You can't mine your way out without it. Well, Snookums isn't on the street. You can't see her, but she's demanding attention. Hello. What? Now she's batting at my hand. You wanted attention, now you hate the attention. Alright, so let's see here. I'm gonna... Oh, there must be another... I don't know what I ran into there. Invisible stuff. There is probably at least... There's definitely enough stuff here to build more onto my... I think that's just scrap. More onto my buggy. I'm trying to think. What do I need? I don't really need oxygen storage because I'm carrying all the oxygen I need. I don't really need... I could use... I can't build missiles. So the rocket launchers are useless. What can I build? Aside from parachute blocks. Yeah, really just some more weapons. Some more Gatling guns so I can maybe bring more to bear on an enemy if I absolutely need to. And then I think we go see about that, what is it, Thruster Research Center? Because I think that's where we get access to thrusters. And that's going to be really, really helpful. Because honestly, driving around is such a pain. The other thing is, I'm wondering if this new parachute thing, which I certainly would help with unpowered descent of, like, you know, landers and things like that, especially you know, stuff that's a little bit, you know, basically not have to worry about having thrusters on things, so you can drop stuff like they were doing. Light armor block, okay, yeah, some weird stuff of them. They're partly constructed blocks. What am I taking up so much space in my inventory? Just that steel, okay. Oh, actually, there was that turtle. See, there's those floating blocks we were talking about. The infamous floating blocks. I don't hear... Can that turret not detect me anymore? Or does this not shoot me through the walls anymore? There it goes. Okay, so it's still active. Let's go at it from the side. We got 1,352 rounds of ammo. Get you out of here. Let's see. So it was, I could kind of see it. It was about, it's probably more like about here. So let's just go at it from this way. Because I think being above it definitely was the right way to go the last time. Taking those turrets, and this other one seems to be the same thing. It can't actually shoot up. It's really dangerous going down this hallway. I would certainly imagine, because those aren't even regular. Those are like, you know, the big Gatling turrets. Those are not the interior turrets, which are deadly enough as it is. But these are the 20mm Gatling turrets, which will, you know, tear you to pieces almost instantaneously. They really do not. They don't take much. Don't take long. I'm not sure if I'm going in the right direction. Well, weird lighting effects. I'm not sure I'm going the right way. Let's go back and get a better... maybe going too high. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go kind of left and down. I think I'm above it, so that... Unless I go nuts here, I should be alright. And I'll hear it if the damn thing starts shooting at me. I think it'll shoot at me through the wall before it actually ever... before it ever finds me. Or before I come across it. I may have to go back and do this again. Because I don't think... Let's see. Go at it from this way. Yeah, this is really annoying. Because I'm trying to cut across in a, you know, a reasonably sane angle. You know what? I'm going to just start right here. This is above... This is definitely above that turret. And if I just go this way, and then try and keep relatively level, I got, oh, that's kind of stinks. The artificial horizon doesn't actually affect you unless you're flying, I guess. See, I'm going up and down. It still stays the same way. So that must only be when I'm using the jetpack. That's annoying, because that would actually be really helpful right here. I'm going down a little bit. I need to go up a little bit because I don't want to be on the same level as that thing. Am I gonna? Let's dig a side tunnel. I feel like I should be breaking through to something. I'm going at it from. Yeah, if I go this way, I've got to be going towards it. Here, I just may not be. Oh, looks like that might actually be a hole. Nope. That's my previous tunnel. No. Oh boy. All right. Well, clearly this is. I'm going in the right direction, I think. Oh, I'm going down, though. You know what I should do is give myself a landmark. That actually might... I think that's about as far as I want to go. Alright, that is, let's see, Ice Mine Corner. Okay. Now at least I know where that corner is. Oh, game's lagging. No. Decided to do it while I was flying. That's fine. Jeez. Alright, so that's that corner. I'm 40 meters away already? I feel like I should have... found something by now. Maybe just up too high. I don't know. All right. Okay, there's the corner. If this doesn't work, I'm going from that corner and just, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to build a rat's maze here, and I'm never going to find this. I'm never going to find where this turret is. I know where it is, but I can't quite navigate under. I just have this feeling I'm going too high, but I don't know. All right, so we know the turret's more or less. This is the corner. The turret's more or less that way. Okay, there's a hole. Okay, so that's the actual tunnel that leads that way. If I move more or less parallel to it, then I know where it... I think I'm moving, yeah, I'm moving more or less parallel to it. I'm gonna be really mad if I break into my last tunnel and I find just like, you know, or just I was like literally inches away from cutting through. Let's see. All right, let's try cutting this way again. Yeah, I'm definitely close. Do flying for this, because this is really not something I want to fall down in front of. Ah, okay. That's not what I was looking for, but I think I found a room. Let's continue. I still want to stay up in the air, because I've got plenty of hydrogen. Yeah, I see here. Okay. There's the turret. Okay. Well, I was trying not to do that, but I guess... What the heck? Man, that's a big explosion. It blew up most of this room. Crazy. Alright, well... But I got the uranium and a thing of ammo, so I guess that's something. More computer. Seriously, is there something else here that I'm missing? Table. Okay. I have to imagine this was set lower. Oh, hacking. All right. What am I unlocking?
Searching G-Corp data files. Gas storage technology.
Ah, well, I didn't really need that, but okay. I guess I probably will need oxygen at some point. But more importantly, there's stuff I can take out of here. Metal grids and computers being the... because the metal grids have cobalt in them. A sensor... Get rid of the computers. Alright, get all the computers and stuff out of here. Okay. I'm really just trying to get down to... Okay. And then we'll hack this down and see if there's anything worth taking out of here. Let's see. Silicon. Sure. That'll be for a couple oxygen bottles, some ice, and a hydrogen bottle. I don't need the ice. I don't need the ice. The oxygen bottle. Okay. Well... all in all, not a bad haul, I guess. It kind of sucks that that got blown up. I really wanted to see what was in it, but... Oh well. Carbon container, more ice. Okay. Well, I'm almost certain that there's enough here. You know, let's see. I can... yeah. I don't necessarily want to drop any of this stuff, so... Alright. Let's head back up. Let's head back upstairs. I think that's the only dangerous stuff in the ice mine. Because I've gone through a couple of the other areas here, and I have not... I think I've gone everywhere I can in mine, so... Well, then actually, those are the 2 turrets I encountered. So it's safe to come back here and harvest, and also, I guess, you know, just see what I can make up or cook up based on what I can steal out of here. But I think I got everything I need now that I've got the ice, and an oxygen generator, and I've got oxygen storage. I'm not going to use it now, but I suppose that will be useful at some point. Also, it might be useful if there's a hydrogen tank storage. I don't know actually. Let's see, can I build hydrogen tanks? Yeah, I can build hydrogen tanks. I can't build hydrogen thrusters, but I guess that's still useful. There may be a point when I want to have a hydrogen tank. So, back up to our thing, and definitely want to start. That may be what I do first. Is, let's see, crash site. Flight Research Center. I'm trying to think. I don't really need batteries. I've got plenty of uranium to run this. It doesn't need more peak power. That's the biggest reason to have batteries, aside from the fact that you can get storage from the sun. It gives you better peak power when you need it, but I don't think I need it. So let's start here. First thing we got to do is switch over that, and I just realized that the antenna was not the right color. We need to incorporate the racing stripe color into that antenna so it looks fast. And let's see. Oh, while I build this up, this is going to take me a few minutes, and it's not that fun to talk about. What I was saying, I'm going to do the Kerbal Space Program, I think, as a stream. I'm doing a fairly ambitious ship. It's a combination ship and space station. So the idea is it will take off from Kerbin, which is the Earth analog, and then it will have multiple sections. One of them being the drive section that will help ferry the Kerbinauts. I think that's what they call them. Definitely the Kerbins. It will ferry them back and forth to Duna if necessary. It's going to use. They have the things called the nuclear nerve engines. They're nuclear engines, and they are they're the most energy efficient, or not energy efficient, but they're most fuel efficient engines for space travel in the game. They're great for long distance space, interplanetary travel. They're really doughy in the sense that they're very slow, but they do a lot of work. So they don't have very good acceleration. The thrust to weight ratio is just abysmal, but they have the highest specific specific impulse is the word. They have the highest specific impulse in the game. And that's based on real world technology of actual nuclear motors. That was one of the things that they well, I don't know if they actually ever built them for use in space. It was an idea for a nuclear drive, and basically it uses a nuclear reactor to heat fuel up to then into a gas, and then it just propels it out. So you don't have part of the reason that's very effective is it doesn't require oxidizer, which is one of the. So when you travel in space using conventional liquid rockets, or even solid fuel rockets, you have to have both the fuel and oxygen to combust the fuel. But this doesn't actually combust the fuel. It just heats it up real fast and then ejects it. So not particularly, I guess, probably not super environmentally friendly if you used it in an atmosphere, but there's already enough hard radiation in space. I don't think it really matters in space so much. It's more than just damn heavy because you have to put a ton of shielding on it. Not necessarily to, again, protect space, but to protect the astronauts on it, on the ship, from getting nuked by their own drive. So I don't know if that's actually a feasible thing or not. I think it is, just based on the studies, but it's expensive to use because you have to, like I said, you have to haul up into space, and hauling weight into space is very expensive. This is not really working out very well. I can't actually get in. There's not quite enough space. Yeah, I can't fit in here, so that's a problem. What I'm going to have to do is cut some of these out and just, yeah, that way I can get in and out. I can get out that way, because I'm basically just building a little bunker back here for my drive thing, because I can use the, I don't even need that great of a front view. I guess I can, yeah. So I'm gonna leave a hole here, and then yeah, I don't need that great of a front view because I have the camera on the turret. So which side did I'm gonna have to fly. I don't know why I'm so worried about wasting hydrogen right now, because it's the least of my worries. I'm right at the source of hydrogen for the entire game, is right here underneath me. So I'm not sure why I'm so worried about that. But let's see. All right, get that unknown signal detected. Yeah, so that's interesting. I don't know. It's a new function of the game. That might actually be really nice in survival. But the other thing is I know I'm bouncing back and forth between this and KSP, the Kerbal Space Program, but I'm interested to know if having parachutes will actually be, I mean, they're going to introduce aerodynamics into the game, because that's one of the things that's very, I don't know, not frustrating, but very, the energy consumption of flying a VTOL, because everything has to be VTOL. You can't just fly up, you know, using wings. Everything has to be supported with thrusters, even in an atmosphere. And there have been mods that add aerodynamics to it that work pretty well. So I have a feeling that that's something they will be able to do, or they might be working on. But it's so energy intensive to keep things flying, especially for long distances, because you're constantly using the motors or thrusters to push up, and that's not really, yeah, it's a very inefficient way to fly an aircraft of any kind, because, you know, you use the wings, provide all the lift and keep things in the air, and that's much more efficient for flying than using downward thrust. So especially early in survival, I have to imagine if we could somehow build airplanes or other, and not just airplanes, but maybe lifting body, you know, space planes and things like that, spacecraft. That would be, ooh, I don't want to do that. That would be interesting, but especially, like I said, early in the game where resources are fairly thin, especially motors are expensive, so building thrusters to lift thrusters are you know, kind of a pain, and again, it's also very energy inefficient. So I'm wondering if maybe that would not you know, make it a little bit easier to start off in, or, you know, again, especially for scenarios like this one where, you know, you're very restricted in what you can do, being able to just, you know, throw 1 or 2 thrusters on, you know, just for forward thrust, and then having, you know, ailerons and elevators and things like that can actually, and of course wings, that can keep the thing moving and in flight, as long as you just have 1 or 2 thrusters keeping it going forward. I have to imagine that would, you know, add a layer of depth to the game, which, I mean, there's plenty of stuff going on already, but as far as realism, you know, they talked about this game striving for realism, and it certainly has some. Obviously, it has jump drives in it, which are, you know, kind of sci-fi technology, but it's not being able to, you know, A, fly using wings, but also do things like aerobrake for landing on a planet. You know, obviously you have to be careful with heat buildup, but, you know, that's one of the things that, you know, all of our spacecraft that we use, you know, they use, well, pretty much any, they aerobrake, either coming in out of, you know, a long burn coming out of orbit, or just slowing down when getting down to the ground, because they'll have friction. Which obviously it causes heat up, but it also keeps the thing from going too damn fast. Which, you know, that's definitely it's not a you know, it's a trade-off, but it's also, again, that's real, and that's a you know, it is a real concern that you have to worry about when building real spacecraft. So I don't know, it'd be nice to have that. But again, we're still building this bunker here. I'm going to leave one where I can look up. And then, so I'll be able to see a little bit out of this bunker. But again, most of this is actually just to protect the vital components of the vessel from the front and sides. I'm less worried about the back, because I'm going towards danger for the most part, to the best of my knowledge. There may be situations where I actually, you know, have something behind me, but I can't worry about that now, especially for just, you know, questions of access and things like that. So probably not the smartest way to put an antenna on something, but it doesn't actually affect anything. In Space Engineers, metal does not keep an antenna. I mean, man, you can see this thing shifting, under the suspension groaning under the weight. This is going to be a very... I'm glad I built the thing wide, because this is going to be a very... I don't know if it's actually top heavy, but it's going to be very much more, it's going to be heavier to drive, certainly, and probably not have as good a handling, which it had such great handling before. Yeah, so back to what I was saying, I'm building kind of an ambitious project. So there's going to be a nuclear engine drive core that will take the whole thing. I'll probably have to launch it in. I've seen videos and I've tried it myself of launching things, and I've succeeded, but it's so, there's so many ways it can go wrong. But launching multiple pieces into orbit and then mating them up in orbit before taking off for Duna, which is, again, that's the Mars analog. When I'll have plenty of time to do that, because I've got a couple of years within game for my transfer window to Duna, so to get the most effective flight. But so I've got the drive core. I'll have a part that will be able to stay in orbit around Duna. That will be a you know, it has a lab on it. It's going to become the new space station around there. It has a lab on it. It has some habitation areas, things like that, stuff to keep Kerbins, excuse me, safe and secure, and, you know, all the, you know, plenty of power generation and things like that. And plenty of places to do science, which is going to be really, you know, I've actually proceeded to the very end of the game as far as science, but now I can use science in the game to translate that into money, and that helps me build new stuff and complete other contracts and things like that. So that's still important to get science collected, and that will be a, I think it will be a fun thing. So the other thing it's going to have, I've been designing individual pieces, and I'm getting close. It has a, you know, a basic rover, nothing fancy, just really just to go around and collect some ground samples if necessary. It's not even, the rovers in the game are, especially when you're dealing with even on a small planetoid like Minimus, which is it's like a comet that was captured in Kerbin's orbit. It's so it takes so long to drive anywhere, so I probably won't actually use it much, but it'll have it. So it's a basic rover with all kinds of science equipment on it to drive around and do sciencey stuff, collect things. It's got room for crew and stuff like that, and that will be dropped by parachute. I just was testing that earlier today. It'll be dropped in by parachute and by a using one of these big inflatable heat shields, which are kind of fun. Actually, that's one of my favorite parts of the like one of my favorite things in the game is they have such much. There's good heat shields, and they're these big like conical blow up heat shields, and they have so much surface area that they create a lot of drag, and they keep they actually help slow things down coming out of orbit a lot. So it's good for stuff like that, especially on a planet like Duna, which has a very thin atmosphere, just like the real Mars. All right, so this is done. Needs to be painted. So look at that white. It's already red, but look at that white stripe continued on there. But having something that can create that much drag is really helpful. And then it lets me land. It will let me land a rover and take that out and do stuff. Do sciencey rover stuff. I don't think I'm going to upgrade my weaponry yet. Well, I could. Maybe I should. Well, I'm really the only one here. The reason to upgrade the weaponry is in case somebody else goes crazy. Or not somebody else, but one of the other, one of my enemies in the game decides to attack me. So, actually, that might not be a bad idea. Let's see. What I could do is give myself a little rear coverage, because now I've really... I made something that I can't really shoot through. So, let's see. I will throw another turret up here. It's also actually not a bad idea to have a secondary turret here, because it actually gives me a little bit more clearance, a little bit viewing distance. Oh, I popped that too far back. But yeah, so it'll have I'm calling it the Ares system, the Ares station. It will have that. It will have another section that is, like I said, habitation. It has a rover. It will have the ability to comfortably transport a lot of Kerbins, back to Kerbin, or back and forth, using so basically the drive core will detach from the main drive core will detach from the station, and then there's a front section that has some habitation in it that will then become it will shuttle back and forth between Duna and Kerbin if I want to. And then I'll just leave it, because it's expensive to build a lot of that stuff, but I'll leave like the fuel system and stuff like that in orbit. And eventually you can actually tow asteroids and other things in to the into like a Kerbin orbit. And I will probably construction components, metal grids, motors. I will probably then since once I get it into Kerbin orbit, I can, or Duna orbit or something like that, I can then mine it for resources and refuel in space. So I'll be able to refuel the probably I'll just put like you can just put a claw with some an ore processor and some drills on it, and just I can probably bring, if I do it right, I can bring my drive section in, dock with that, refill my fuel, and then fly another mission to Duna. I never have to land again. And that way I can fly much cheaper launches into space, and by refueling in space, I can save a bunch of money on the actual launch stuff, because I don't have to carry as much. I don't have to carry as much. I don't have to carry as much stuff up with me. I don't have to carry fuel for the whole trip. I just need to carry fuel to get up into space. And actually, I have some good space planes that I've been working on, SSDO space planes that will let me, large steel tube and construction components, let me get up there without really spending that much at all. I'm just basically spending fuel, because those space planes, if you land them at the Kerbal Space Center, are reusable. So let's see, where's construction components? I need those. And you really just pay for fuel, so it's actually going to be a much cheaper method to get to space, and also to the further planets. And if the way I built the drive section, it's got enough fuel storage, and it's also got expandable fuel storage, which again, once I've got that all set up, I'll be able to throw empty fuel tanks up into space and refuel them once they're up there, which is a pittance as far as cost comparatively. I will be able to go to the outer planets too. So there's a planet called Jewel. There's Drace, Jewel. There's a couple other outer planets, and they require quite a bit of, you know, fuel and stuff like that to reach, even with a good transfer window, and they take a long time. So I'm hoping I can actually build one drive section and let me reach all the outer planets without, you know, actually spending nearly as much as it would if I was launching individual missions. I'm launching single missions that will then go smaller single missions based on a larger mission. All right, I'm turning off target neutrals on this Gatling turret because God knows it will freak out and start shooting. I really don't need all those. Put some ammo in the Gatling turret and then load all this stuff back up. Refill my hydrogen bottles. Awesome. That's all good. And yeah. So I'm actually pretty well stocked here. You know what I could do is just, I know I wasn't gonna build armor around here, but I think I could do that, is just build armor right across. Eventually I'll have a like a docking port on here, or a connector, but right now I'm not gonna do that, and there's no reason I can't give it a little bit of armor from the back as well. So let's throw that on there. And I just really need... What? Oh, it's the sun going down. Really need to be able to access the reactor. I am leaving a spot so I can throw another reactor on there if I want to. Get this across here. I'm probably going to angle... I should angle those so it matches the front. This is ugly. This is not one of my finest creations as far as appearance sake, but I think it will actually do the, you know, it will do the job. If I really wanted to protect this, obviously I'd put, you know, heavy armor, but I don't really need to be trying to drive a heavy armored battle wagon across the face of Mars, because honestly, it's gonna kill me. It's gonna roll probably, or just be so slow and so, you know, painfully slow really, and also just hard to handle. So and maybe break the suspension, all kinds of other shit. So it's not a great way to go. Let's throw these up here. That doesn't match, but whatever. I'll fix that in a second. Come on, you. I can get that side. Get my grinder back out. Take care of these. Number 4, light armor, standard light armor blocks, and then that'll be one of these guys. I think that'll more or less match what I have over there on the front. Not completely, but you know, we'll go with that. You can, yeah, again, you can really see this thing, the suspension. The ground clearance is not looking quite so good anymore. I may have to. Thankfully, the suspension is not at full strength. I can crank the suspension strength up and get this thing a little bit off the ground more. It was set, you know, you don't want to have the suspension strength too high for a lighter vehicle because it will, you know, bounce around and do all kinds of crazy stuff. But as this gets heavier, we need to put a little bit heavier damping, or not, you know, heavy damp, but increase the strength for it as the weight increases. And I will do that here in just a second. Let's get this guy on here. I know an unknown signal was detected. That's great. I'm not going to go get it. Well, I guess I did drop it. Okay, just needs to be put in there. So, I don't need access there. So I can still access my thing. I can still access my reactor to refuel it. But I don't need. Yeah. All right. So this is not the really racing beauty, but it is fast because it's got red with a white stripe, so it's extra fast. It's actually I'm guessing it's actually quite slow, but it'll get me where I need to go, and it's got a little bit better protection now. So I messed up the paint job here on my racing stripe. There we go. I did not correctly mask off that racing stripe. So let's see. First thing I'm going to do is wheels. Strength. That's only 5%. Let's bump this up to probably 15, to be honest with you, given how much weight I just added onto it. Yep, there we go. All right, and where am I? Ice Mine Flight Research Station. All right, that's where I want to go. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh. Let's see. Wheels. Friction. Oh, man. I'm real scared. This thing's gonna... So, we're headed in the way we want to go. Trying to keep it to a reasonable speed and keep going in the direction that it wants to slide. G-Kart motor shipment. Where's that motor shipment? Ooh, I don't want to get too close to it. I don't need motors right now, and I don't want to run into a foul of whatever they've got. So, 4 point... Ugh. Where are they at? Alright. You know what? This is a good time to put that other Gatling turret. Gatling turret 3. Toggle block on and off. And then control. So let's see. 7. Alright, that's my top Gatling turret. Where is that? Motor shipment. Okay. This thing just does not want to go where I want it to go. It wants to go where it wants to go.
Mars is littered with G-Corp facilities and operations. They have exclusive access to the planet's surface since the colonists were relocated. Magnesium, aluminium, titanium, iron, and chromium make up the majority of their exports.
I don't have enough power to get up the damn hill. So crank the wheel power up. So yeah, magnesium, all that stuff. Yeah, so all these things that would be really helpful if I could use, I can't actually get. Which is, you know, which is fun. But that's fine. You know, that's part of the game. Or at least part of the scenario. Oh, I wish I... No, man, I wish I had more wheels on this thing. Or it's wide enough, and it's not that... It's heavy, but it's not crazy. How many kilograms? It weighs... it's about 12 tons. 12 metric tons. Which is, you know, actually not that far. Ooh, convoy safely. Okay, motor shipment. I'm moving away from it again, so that's fine. Yeah, it's... 12 tons is pretty heavy, but it's an armored vehicle, I guess. It's a, you know, and it's got 6 wheels. Oh, God, I'm going way too fast. One thing I don't want to do is catch air in this thing. Yeah, I know, unknown signal detected. Oh, no, I don't want to be looking through there. Okay. Oh, you know what this thing could use is lights. Aside from just my lights. That would be nice. Because this thing's not particularly well lit. So, especially as I go, it's getting dark. I'm going to go ahead and throw a couple spotlights on this guy. Let's see. Okay, it's rolling, but it's reasonably flat. It's not going to go anywhere. Spotlight. And we'll do the interior lights as well. That was a nice addition for the small ship, was having interior lights. Nope. It's nice having this thing roll towards me. I wonder if I can stop it. Nope. it moves inexorably towards its final goal. Interior plates and construction components. Alright. The wheels are technically locked. The braking force is on, but as you can see, it continues rolling. I don't know what I can do with that, but all right, I got a couple of those, and I'm gonna put a couple more up high as I get run over by my own vehicle. You know what I really want is like there we go. Just, I want to be the brightest thing. There we go. Well, never let me said you can't you can't see my very fast, very red, very bright vehicle. All right. And by bright, I mean, I don't mean this is a bright idea. I mean, it's very shiny. So, but as you can see, now that it's gotten dark, that's actually really nice. I've got a much better view of where I'm going. I'll probably slap some more lights on this thing. Maybe like along the back, just so I can see what's behind it. It never gets completely pitch dark because there's like, you know, starlight and stuff like that. There's no real atmosphere or clouds to block them. So that's helpful. All right. All right, I'm still 14-kilometer ground base. All right. That's closer to, but all right. I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere close to that. All right, that's good. I don't know what's in that ground base, but I don't want to find out right now. Even though I've got weapons, I feel like I'm not well equipped, and I'm in a situation where I don't have a lot of backup. So G-Carp headquarters. All right, well that's, yeah, I have a feeling that's well protected. So let's not mess with that right now. What's the name of the AI? Oh, I'm going 40 kilometers an hour. That's probably too fast. Especially as I slide down this hill, and I think there's a... Oh, no. Shit. Ah. Alright, that could have been a lot worse. But what I am doing is chasing the ammo down. I think I lost... Yeah, there it goes. That is a thing of ammo. Spinning out of control. Alright. Well, that was a pain, but it could have been so much worse. Like if this thing falls down this hill... Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Get up over here. I did a good ding out of the armor, but it... Yeah, that could have been worse. Okay. Well... I learned that while I was talking to you all, I should probably also be paying attention to where I'm driving and how fast I'm going. So that was a good lesson, both for this game and life. Distracting driving can be dangerous. So let's see. I gotta patch this up. I can fill the holes. Thankfully, like you said, it's not the end of the world. I saved the ammo, which is actually the harder part to come by right at this moment. I've got plenty of access to motors and things like that, so I don't have a ton on me, but it's okay. I'm not sure I'm going to build another turret up there, to be honest with you, because I feel like that... This is going to happen again. And whoa. So I don't necessarily need to waste resources building another turret that's going to get destroyed. Alright, which way am I going? I got turned completely around. Okay. But everything else looks okay. I didn't lose anything critical. All 6 wheels are on. So that's a big hole in the ground there. Let's avoid that. Ground base, also I want to avoid that, but I'm still Oh no. Oh boy. Okay. Well, this is interesting. See if I can get on. This thing is just not. I give him credit. The rolling resistance on these wheels is really impressive. All right. Whew. That was. I did not mean to do that. That is. I haven't been playing this game as much as I've mentioned. What? Okay, Mickey scrap. That's okay. Well, I wasn't intending to go there, but all right. Let's see. They're 2.5 kilometers, and that's yeah. Okay, so I think that's still safe. All right. What the hell is Mickey scrap? That was a fun announcement. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's give it a shot. How fast am I going? It's too fast. You know what? I should probably set my speed limit to lower than that. 26 kilometers an hour. That's a good upper speed limit for this tub. Especially again, because nothing really wants to, like, friction is almost meaningless. You know, the power is, you know, questionable. Well, some of these things are just really... Alright. I set it to maximum of 26 kilometers per second, but I feel like it's limiting me to... No, here we go. Maybe it was just getting over that hill that's the problem. I see. It doesn't just limit my top speed, it also limits how fast I accelerate. Well, I'm not sure I like that. Put that back to 100 kilometers or close to it. I see. It limits my maximum acceleration too. Okay. That's interesting. I see fire on the horizon. And a rock. I'm sure I shouldn't run into that rock. What the hell is that? Mickey scrap. Alright. Well, it's worth checking out. It didn't sound hostile. Nope. We're on it. If there's guns on it, we're close. Okay. That looks like, alright. That looks like a crane. And some kind of, oh, look at that. Oh, that's... Huh. That's really cool. What do you see? Those are refineries. It's got some garage doors. Or some hangar doors. Hydrogen storage. Well, those are damaged hydrogen... Oh. Okay. Let's see. Those are damaged hydrogen thrusters. Large hydrogen thrusters. But I assume that must be some sort of smokestack. That's neat. Alright, let's see what we find our Mickey scrap. I don't see anything threatening, and we're definitely within range of weapons, so if it was going to shoot me, it would have shot me by now. Unless it has some sort of, like, secret turret. Which I don't really want. Let's roll up. Come on. Just quietly. Alright, let's take it easy. Sneak up in here. Nope. Oh. Okay. Looks like there's something damaged. I have a feeling this is a physics bug, because this thing, this looks like it. Yeah, I have a feeling this is a physics bug. either from the new version or, you know, something like that. There's a lot of stuff that was working before that's now not working. So, yeah. I have a feeling there was a crane out. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay. It's a something. That doesn't look good. Furnace doors. Okay. Interesting. I don't think I can get into that. Oh. Yeah, there's little crane controls here, and now they're smushed. Alright. Well. Oops. Let's see. What's up here? Windows in. So, I have a feeling you're not supposed to actually... Oh, scrap metal recycling. I don't think I have any scrap metal. Let's see what we do. There's some controls here. Customer control station. Increase glorious music volume. Decrease glorious music volume. Philistine. Alright. Just want to see what actually worked. Alright, you can in fact do it. Let's see. Furnace doors. That was that thing over there, I think. Release components. I don't think that's outward speed. I see. Alright. Alright, that's interesting. Oh, what does that say up there? I can't read that. Actually, get up to it. Vehicles and oily waste. Construction and demolition debris. Electronic and mechanical equipment. Deactivated drones and mechs. Okay. Not sure, but this is kind of neat. And then that was the inward and outward. Alright, I don't know what that does. Let's see. Do I have any scrap metal to feed this? Oh yeah, I have a lot of scrap metal. Alright, let's see what that do. Nope, don't want that. Alright, so there's a little hole in the ground. It says scrap metal delivery. Drop some scrap metal in here. I wasn't doing anything else with it. I'm feeling that, whatever that is. Okay, just drops other metal stuff out. Alright. 122 girders, 142 interior plates, and steel plate. Alright. Well, I guess that's better than nothing. Because, see, the only way you can recycle scrap metal normally is with a refinery, and you don't have access to refineries. So I guess that makes sense. They gave us a way to recycle scrap metal. That's neat. I don't really need any of that stuff, but this is a cool thing. I'm tempted to, like, actually cut into this place and see what I can find, but I have a feeling that it's like, you know, it's not in the spirit of the game. I'm not sure. And I'm also not sure if it would actually do me any good. You know what? Let's save the game. I'm going to fly up here and see what else we got. We have more panels. Out of order crane. That's cool. You got 2 out of order cranes. Mickey. Mickey scrap, I think. What is it called? Like, Mickey scrap. Mikey scrap? I don't know. Let's see. Let's save a game. Well, first of all, we'll save. And then save as. Alright, and let's see what happens if I dig in. I don't know if there's any better areas than others. That looks like a control center. And it's just guarded by a window. Ah! I can't dig in. That would be what's protecting this place and keeping me from doing that, is it is invulnerable. Alright, well, that's neat. Good to know. Still a good place to save. Let's back this bad boy back out of here and probably flip over in the process. That music. Alright. And JPR is my flight research station. There's another unknown signal on there. So we'll check that out as well. Keep this thing going. Right. Do I have that actual Gatling turret? Is that... it can target neutrals. It won't target neutrals. Target large. Okay. Anything that attacks, if anything comes along, at least it can start shooting back. Well, I probably will. I run away, which is actually the only real reason I wanted that one on the top was it actually gives me some coverage on the back. But I can't. I can't. I don't want to risk it again, and I'm hoping that I'm guessing about this place is that there's going to be some way that we can fly, since this is a flight research station. So I'm really hoping that I don't have to bother with driving this buggy around much any longer. Oh, what's that? Oh boy. Something over here. Up on the hill. Okay, I don't know what that is. But it might have something useful in it. Let's go check it out. Something I've noticed, there are, from what I understand, there are like things scattered all over, like little encounters scattered all over that aren't actually necessarily fights with G-Corp or any of that stuff. They're just things that were left over from colonists and other stuff. So, let's see. Flight research station. I'm still good getting that way. I'm gonna go ahead and break, because that hill's awfully steep, and I have a feeling that let's see, this thing's already sliding down, and I'm barely on it. So let's hoof it up here. I'm just gonna fly. And I'm getting a little lag in the game. Oh, I'm saving, that's why. Every time it accesses my hard drive, it does that. Alright, well, I don't see anything dangerous except that huge hole in the ground. Woo! That would have been bad to drive my car into. I would have not recovered from that one. Alright, so there's a storage container and a door. And some solar panels. That'll be useful. Alright. Let's go in from the side. It's always a good idea to... Oh, 2 uranium. Alright, that's actually quite a bit. Nothing to shoot me? Alright. I'm guessing that was supposed to be like a bunk or something like that. I don't know what this place is. And a door. Yeah, that's one of the common things, is using the sideways passages for like beds or sleeping areas, which is neat. There's a lot of creative stuff, but people have made a lot of mods and add things to the game, different blocks and stuff like that. But what's cool is the ones that are, where people just take the stock stuff and make it without, because like that's the thing. There's 2 mods. There are 2 mods that you have to download for this scenario, but neither of them, like, there's nothing in this. To the best of my knowledge, there's no blocks in this that are not part of the stock game. And there's a crane and obviously the bed. There's been some tables and other stuff like that we've seen that I think they've given you the idea of those things without actually having those in the game, just using stock stuff, which I think is cool. I like vanilla builds of stuff in the game that don't use mods. I'm not necessarily talking about. I'm not talking about the like the C# coding and stuff like that. I think that's as intended. That's vanilla part of the game. But it's cool seeing what people build with the stuff that's actually in the game. And there's a lot of stuff that you can't do because it's just not in the game. But there's still plenty of other cool stuff. So let's see. There's not actually anything up here. I think these are all just steel. Yeah. These are all cut down blocks. I feel like there should be a battery here. Because there's nothing... Is that light on? No, that light's not on. But still, that's weird. Alright, well, I got a solar panel and a couple other things. And the contents of that. Oh, it's Mickey scrap. I started flying to the wrong thing. Because there's two bright things, but this is definitely brighter. So we should go to the brighter thing. Let's offload all this stuff. Wasn't actually that much left. Put a couple hundred more steel back in my inventory. And hop back in here. And get on the way to the that unknown signal I was going to look at. Because why not? Unknown signal, yeah. So yeah, this is definitely. I'm sure this is not part of the scenario because when this scenario came out, ooh, shoot, am I gonna run afoul of that computer shipment? I don't know. Let's get this. I'm not getting too. No. Okay, well that's fun. Crap. Alright, let's get that unknown signal. There it is. Yeah. It's gonna be... Oh, it's a completely different thing. Oh, that's really neat. Look at that. Little guy. It's just a little guy. Alright, I'm not taking the stuff out of there. Can't push the button. Button's incomplete. It's weird. Okay. I can't... I can't flip it. Computer. Need a computer. Don't have any computer there. Okay, there's a computer. Interior plate. Alright. Didn't actually get anything. And... Come on, tip. There we go. Rainbow boots. Oh, right. This is... that was one of the things they added was, like, stuff to, like, spruce up your... spruce them up, so... or your engineer. So I'm leaving that radio stuff, because that was... crap. Where's my... Alright, so I will have to put some pistons on one side of this thing and rock it back over, hopefully. It didn't actually... It rolled very slowly compared to the last time, so I think I'm okay. As far as damage, but let's see. Need about there. Get a piston on there. I should have enough stuff to build a piston. Yes, CC number 7. Wheel cannot be placed. What? Oh, did I break a wheel off? Oh. That's weird. Okay. I don't know what that meant, but... Motor, construction components, computers, steel tube. Okay. Motor, construction component, small steel tube, computers. That should be enough. Oh. I see. The piston bottom. That's interesting. Alright. I thought that was enough clearance for that. Alright. Maybe it isn't enough clearance. Clarence. Yeah, okay. Well, let me place it that time, so... Must have been far enough. I don't actually think I need to do that. And then blast block, because... blast door edge. Because that's really the only thing I can build on here, I think. That won't smack into the rest of the... Interesting, I can't actually place one. Must be too close to the ground. Alright, well, let's try and extend that piston. I'm going to flip myself over. Piston 2. Velocity. Really slow. Alright, we've got the distance. Alright, put that piston on number 6. Reverse. Physics are happening. And that's the problem. I cannot extend the piston. Oh, shit. What is... Oh, boy. Crap. I think I'm screwed. Okay, it's just fleeing. Convoy's fleeing. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. It's not actually sending drones. I don't think. It's just fleeing because I'm close. Okay, well... let's see, number 7. And then we build another piston. Hopefully I can put an actual block underneath it on this one. Yeah. Okay. Flip back over. Okay. Extend that piston. And we keep doing this until we flip the damn car over. So let's see. But I can... What? Oh, I have dampers on. I can dismantle... Nope, not that piston. Let's see. 4. I want to have this actually out fairly far. So that's where the piston was. If I put it down a couple more, I think I got enough room to slap a piston in there. And then, do I have enough room to put a number 8 on there? I do. Okay, great. This is the fun of well, yeah, I don't need to build the top part. Space Engineers. Let's see if we can do another piston flip. Piston number 4. Reverse. And we just keep doing this until the damn car is turned over. I think I can get one in, like, right here. That will give me extra lift. So... Alright, and a number 7. Put it right there. That gotta give me the most a nice balance between leverage and because we can't have it too close to the fulcrum, or too close to the one side, otherwise it's gonna cause all kinds of issues. So it's not gonna be able to push up enough. But if you go too far out, then it doesn't have enough reach. So let's see, and reverse. Nope, wrong piston to reverse. Crap. Well, that's okay. Okay. Well, boy, is this fun, right? This is fun. This is fun to watch. Me trying to correct my mistake. But that is kind of the hardcore survival thing aspect of this, of the extra intense survival. All right. Let's see. And then do that, and then this. One of these again. And the good news is that thankfully everything is very efficient in Space Engineers, so I can just keep reusing the same parts over and over again. I'm not losing anything when I dismantle them. As long as you don't blow it up, it doesn't go away. So that is super helpful. Alright, piston 6. And now it's starting to slide. Keep getting a little further every time. I think the next one I'm actually going to angle down this way. So I got this. Let's see, number 4. And then do a number... Actually, I'm going to keep doing one more of these. I think that'll do it. And then... number 7 for a piston, and then number 8 for a... Come on. For a blast block. That way, the only reason I'm using those is because then they don't... Their size means they don't interact with other blocks, so they don't attach themselves or anything like that. It makes it easier to work with. Alright, slap that on. And next piston. Let's see, production, nope, control panel. Piston, reverse. Fingers crossed on this one. Alright, yeah, that did what we want, which was get it all the way. You know what I should do is also, because this thing's going to hit the ground really hard if I'm not careful, I should build an opposite piston on this side. Yeah, because I could really break the hell out of this thing if I'm not careful. So, yeah, that'll do. I think that's probably smart. I don't know if it is actually, but no, you know what? I think it can survive without that. And if it can't, it most likely just means putting wheels on it. Some new wheels on it, and that I can live with. So, I don't want to push my luck. I might make sense to put at least just put some steel blocks out though. Like like right along here. Just so it doesn't hit those wheels quite so hard. And same thing over here. Also, probably could just tip this damn thing. Once I get to a certain point, I can probably tip it over with just... it's probably too top heavy, but I might be able to actually tip it over with just mass. Putting some blocks on one side. Alright. Let's see. I shall land. And then number 7. And number 8. Thankfully, I got plenty of hydrogen to keep doing this nonsense. Well, I can't. Oh. 'Cause I'm not actually. I don't know how to attach it there. I gotta attach it in the bottom of this block. I don't want to do it. Alright, well, that's weird. Either I'm missing something or Space Engineers is buggy. Either one is a completely reasonable option. Alright, let's see. Next piston. Still got plenty of extension. And not as much extension as I would have hoped. Okay, well, it is what it is.
Pursuit evaded. Resuming standard course and heading.
This should... If I just drop this thing down... So that's where that was. I think I can get... Come on, line up. Line up. There we go. Number 7. Best part about having plenty of hydrogen, I can do these flips and stuff like that, which really make building so much easier. You can get in at the right angle. Alright, because the way the blocks are placed, you really can't otherwise, unless you have some hydrogen thrust. Alright, let's see. I can't reach that anymore. I gotta use the turret, which could also end up getting me squished, but we'll see we'll see what happens. All right, piston number 9. I think this is going to be the one. No, ha. But we're close. You know, there's something. It's probably dumb. Sometimes you can actually move these things with just your jetpack. I don't have enough thrust to do it. Alright. One more. That definitely, like, because this thing wants to tip over. Honestly, I probably could have extended, you know, yeah. If I rocked it a little harder, I probably would have fallen over, but I don't want to launch it. So, let's see. Number 4. Put this down at number 7. Underneath for number 8. That sounds filthy. I don't even know. Get underneath for a number 8. I don't know what a number 8 is, but it's probably expensive and gross. All right, let's see. And one more. This is going to be piston number 10, not number 9. There we go. Fingers crossed. Yes, all right. It's up on its blocks. That's what we want. Just lop those blocks off when we're ready to go after I finish taking care of this. Get this thing out of here. Alright, so now would be the time if I wanted to increase the ground clearance. I could put more wheels on here, but I actually don't feel like that. I don't think that's a good idea. Alright, there we go. Given how top-heavy this thing already is, I don't know that extra ground clearance is a good idea. Having it even further off the ground. And more suspension roll. Or body roll from suspension, so... Let's just get this back down here. Alright. Back on its wheels. It's still jacked. You know, if I tried to make it land on those, I don't think I could do it. I do not think I could actually make this thing land on those blocks with effort, but just because I want them not to be there, they're causing issues. Alright. Is the parking brake on? Parking brake is on. Okay. Let's see. Flight Research Station. Alright. That's where we're going. No more sidetracks. I'm gonna watch the watch my speed keep it to a sane level of no more than about 20 meters per second. Which is, you know, is not fast, but given how roll heavy this is, and honestly just, again, the way these things want to behave, it will slide sideways down a hill. Like it has no grip. And part of the problem is the gravity is lower, although it's not, what is it, 0.9 Gs? That's not actually, it's a little bit lower than Earth gravity, but it's not accurate for, it's not accurate for Mars. Mars should be about a third the gravity of Earth. And I think the moon analog in here is about 0.10 Gs, which is also still is too low. It's the gravity on the moon should be about a sixth of what the Earth is. So, assuming the Earth-like planet, and the Earth-like planet there has got 1 G, that's what it should be. Actually Mars should be much more bouncy, which is part of the reason it has a thin atmosphere. But it is what it is. Let's keep moving on. I'm going to crest this hill. I'm hoping when I get to the top of this hill, I'll have a view of this base, because I don't want to... Oh, what's that? Emergency medical station. Okay. Well, that's probably a good thing to have, too. Air research facility. Yeah, okay, so it's actually got a red marker. No, God. I just fixed you. Don't do this to me. Okay. And once again, slowly. With purpose. Okay. Here we go. You can hit the space bar to bleed off speed as well. I don't understand. Feel friction. Strength is up the strength a little bit too. Actually, the strength, part of the problem maybe the strength was too high, because that does increase bounce. So, having this thing ride a little low in its suspension is probably not terrible. Oh, we got a couple little buildings over here. That's neat. Alright, let's see what we got. God, I should be paying attention to using this to scout. I don't think that... Yeah, okay. There's a docking port on a hydrogen tank, which I can't use the hydrogen yet, but it's good to know that's there. A little building and another little building. Okie dokie. Let's roll up on this guy. Don't see anything threatening, and I'm certainly within range if it was.
The Mars research expedition was defunded after their terraforming projects on Mars failed. However, they also ran several emergency medical facilities around the planet. Some of them may still be in working order.
Thank you, Mabel. Alright, well, that's useful information. Let's try this building first. See a battery. I see an antenna that's decommissioned. And what's back here? We got some solar panels. Alright, that'll be helpful. This might actually be a good place to base up. Let's see. Oh, I don't have to drill through the door either. A medical station. That's nice. Control station. What do we have in here? Dr. HP brain case. Alright. And Nurse Jessica. Examination room lights. I can't read that. Quarters lights. Okay. Got mostly lights. Exterior light. Beacon power. Okay. That turns the beacon on and off. I don't necessarily need to turn the beacon off. Let's see what the exterior light is, because this thing... this is blinding. It was nice seeing where I was going. I actually probably would have run into a couple things that I wouldn't, or, I would have run into some things without this, but why won't the lights turn off? I thought L turned off the lights, but now is it not? Okay. There we go. Alright. I don't see any exterior lights. Oh, it must be on the back. Let's see. Yeah, maybe? I don't know. That's a little homey little area. Alright, that's nice. And a medical station, which I'm going to get that. This is locked down. I don't know if that doesn't have any power or... What the... Okay. Let's see about that medical center. That's probably more important. We need medical components and interior plates. Is there anything? Hey, look at that. Medical components and interior plates. And a spare set of stuff. So, okay. Spare set of tools. That's nice. Leave that here. This is actually going to be good, because now I can drop... I probably could stand to build an oxygen generator in here, maybe? That might not be a bad idea. That way I can, if I have the stuff... is that a window? That's a window. Okay. That way I can drop my... drop all the ice and things like that over here. And then when I move on to that base, because I definitely see hostile signals now that weren't there before, so... It might be a good idea to have that. Let's see. Oh, you know, I'm just going to go over here and see what's going on this one. I have a feeling there's just no power. I don't... Yeah, it looks like no power. Programmable block, but I'm not actually hacking anything. I don't think. It's not, got no power, so... Maybe... Ooh! Platinum? An elite automatic rifle. Okay. Well, that'll probably come in handy. So, well, let's see if we can. We'll try and power this thing up. I wonder. Let's try something. My guess is these are actually on the same grid. Yep, they line up. Yeah, check that out. Alright, it's got power. And it's got some hydrogen in it, too. That's cool. Alright, we've got a hydrogen supply, and I bet I can put one over this way, too. So let's try this. So they don't actually have... Yeah, hey, look at that. This will be red, too, so this building goes fast. Alright. Yep. No, doesn't actually download anything. Let's see. Jim, your ship is the old dockyard. Meet me there if you want to get off this rust ball. Earl. Jim, where's my platinum, you skunk? Cutter. Ship is the old dockyard. Well, alright. Where... No contacts found. Alright. Is there an old dockyard? Well, I don't actually see anything in here worth keeping. There's plenty of stuff I can take out of here, though. It's funny, this thing's only got 2 computers in it. There's stuff that uses way more computers than this. Including the air vent. This air vent uses 5 computers, and this computer uses 2 computers. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Alright. This uses 6 computers. LCD panel uses 6. Yeah. Get everything out of here that's worth stealing. Get one of these. Yeah, I'm sorry for, I guess, destroying your legacy, or whatever, wiping out your story, I guess, but, need your stuff. So, yeah, that's a problem I don't have the luxury of dealing with. Alright, so that's the exterior light. Which one says exterior light? Does that actually come on? Oh, it's the little blinky light. Okay. Okay, let's see. Get rid of this. I'm going to put my automatic rifle in there. I will switch this out for the Elite automatic rifle, which has a much better sight on it, which is very nice. Oh, that's the medical bay. I was like, what's making the noise? There's plenty of power, battery power. Yeah, I think I can build an oxygen generator, like, up on... Yeah. Okay. If I have the stuff, I'm going to build an oxygen generator. And then, this will give me a place to refuel and stuff like that, and also store my stuff. Actually, an oxygen generator right here would be... Well, let's see. I still need to pipe it up to this. Can I actually put a pipe in here? Or is this window going to block me? Pipe, I mean conveyor tube. No, the window's in the way. Okay, well, I'm just going to take the window out because honestly, I'm not worried about it being airtight in here, or airtightness. I do have that turned on in this, but which is kind of a optional setting because it technically slows the game down, but I don't have anything that actually requires pressurization at this point, so I'm not that worried about it. And it's just me, so there's no one to really be concerned with. Drop that, and then number 9, and a curved conveyor tube, right angle conveyor tube. Large steel tubes, motors, construction components, small steel tubes. Computer, what? Do I need more? No? Okay, that's done. I guess interior plates. Do I have interior plates? I do. Oh. Okay. Now I've got an oxygen generator in there. I don't know if I wonder if they're more efficient than the buggy. The small ones. I don't know how they actually use stuff. Let's see. What I want is about... Yeah, so most of the ice. It won't fill the hydrogen tank because there's no pipe to it. Yeah, there's no hidden pipes or anything like that. Okay. Put that in. Drop one of these guys in. There we go. And now I'm going to store all my stuff here. Keep it safe before I roll over to that place. And I think I'm going to go check out that base, and that'll be it for the stream. And for this video. But might as well see what's over there before we do anything. Alright. Sun's coming up. Hopefully that will recharge. Actually, that should make things easier for me too, because I'll be able to see a little bit better. That'll recharge my batteries over here. Two hydrogen bottles and an oxygen bottle. That should be plenty. Especially since I got it on my own here. I don't want to take everything, but at least I got a resupply station. Gatling turret. You know what? I'm gonna reload that Gatling turret too, just in case. I'm gonna give it another 4. That's plenty. And then I really want to get those solar panels out. I feel like this solar panel is going to be helpful. Yeah, solar cells, I guess. Stuff you use to build solar panels. And then I'll take off because I'm not super concerned about steel. Obviously, that whole building is full of steel. Each one of those is at least, most of those are at least 25 steel plates to build those blocks. So, not concerned about steel. Concerned about everything else. And actually, I'm not even that concerned about those other pieces, other than I will have to build an assembler to break them down to use for something else, and there's an inefficiency there of what you can get out of stuff. It's not the best choice if you can all avoid it, but I think we can All right, so Sun has got that looks really nice. They've really improved the visuals on this game. The sun coming up on Mars looks nice. Let's see. Air research facility. Okay. Now, let's see. Actually, I should save. Save as. Yep, I'll stick a screenshot. All right. Let us continue on. Assuming there's nothing else in our way between there, we really got to start worrying about about a kilometer out. Because they only have about 800, even set to their full range. I think most guns are not effective past 800 meters. I think that's the general range for that. And missiles blow up at 800 meters. The bullets aren't effective. So, so when we get about a click and a half out, that's really when I'm gonna slow down. I'm hoping, again, one of these hills will give me a vantage point to take a look and see what I can see, but so far nothing. Ooh, we're going too fast. I can't tell how fast we're going from this. I just know it's too fast. Let's say the nice thing about it. It's the only way you can zoom in is it's got the camera on these turrets, and they move. It'd be really interesting. It'd be neat if they had if they just had a camera turret. I think somebody has made those, but just to be able to, not necessarily like a security camera, because you don't necessarily want to always be shooting at whatever you're looking at, but or pointing a gun at whatever is coming through the door. But being able to at least see what's going on might be nice. All right, we're 2.5 clicks out right now. And 2.1. That ridge, that has to be the last ridge. So whatever we're coming up to has got to be on the other side of that. So hopefully this will give me a little bit of advantage. To see things like turrets, because that's the thing that really concerns me. Both for my health and also the health of my... Oh, here we go. Pause. Alright, let's see. Not pause, but parking brake. That looks like a turret. And also, yeah, it looks like a it looks like a small turret on top of a light. Okay, well it's one of the interior turrets, which is not good, but not as bad as it could be. So let's see. Let's creep up on this bad boy. It'll start shooting at us, and its effective range, even though we'll be in its effective range, or it's within its shooting range, its effective range isn't very good. And it's firing low caliber bullets, and we've got a reasonable amount of protection. So what I'm hoping is, and both the effective range and damage of this Gatling turret is much better than the interior turret. So we should be able to blow it up before it gets us. That's the idea anyway. Yeah, so we're about 1.6 clicks from the what is that? Air base. Okay, well yeah, we want to stay away from the air base, I think, because that doesn't really... hasn't targeted me yet. That's how I know, that's how we'll know when we're in range, because it'll start shooting at us, probably. Let's see. There's another turret on top of that base, looks like. But, let's see. It's a neat little thing. It's a little turret on top of a rotating light. Did I? Oh no, it's just my gun firing. Making sure I'm not shooting myself or something. Because that is a possibility. Yeah, alright, I'm not close enough. I don't think. I think we'll know when we're close enough when it starts shooting at me. We'll take it nice and easy. Don't want any surprises. That's definitely a turret over there. We got a decent amount of ammo. Okay, awesome. We got a fire over there. I took out the light. That's not what I really was trying to do, but that's as good as anything. There we go. Yeah. Unless that turret has its own power supply, we should be... But it's not based on what's... Yeah, now it's smashing through. It definitely doesn't. Awesome. So that turret's deactivated. I can sort of see that base over there. Oh, yeah, there's...
Shows G4 facilities in the area are carefully guarded. Approaching one is not recommended unless heavily armed yourself.
Yeah, so that... I saw at least a couple of rocket turrets and probably some Gatling turrets. So that's definitely not one I want to take on right now. Because those rockets... The Gatling turrets are bad enough, but the rocket turrets will really just shred me in this thing. The light armor is not very great protection against... Ooh. That turret's shooting at me. Let's shoot back. I'm hitting everything but that turret, I think. Because it doesn't take many hits to knock... There we go. It doesn't take many hits to knock one of those guys out with the Gatling turret. Let's see how many... What the... Oh, it's shooting at the other turret. I didn't want it to do that. Turn it off. Okay. How much ammo have we got for it? Let's be an inventory. Okay, yeah, we barely scratched the surface on that. I didn't want it to shoot that other turret because I could have used it, but I think I can still retrieve something from it. Looks like I did a little damage to that building. There's a couple buildings here. But nothing too serious. And that's what I was talking about. There's plenty of steel here now. So whatever I want to build, I got plenty of materials for that. It's going to be more... Oh, shoot. There's another one. Let's see if I can snipe this bad boy. I'm really trying... Is that slowing down? I think I got it. What I'm actually doing is shooting those tires. I want to knock one out and just knock that thing on the ground. The turret Gatling gun's not nearly as fast as the actual standard Gatlings. I don't think it's as fast, and I don't think it's as fast as the large ship Gatling turrets either. I don't think that's... I think I've hit everything on it a little bit. Oh, that thing's shooting at me now. I knew I was getting close. Hey, alright, direct hit. Yeah, like I said, doesn't take a lot on one of those guys. I think that thing's actually knocked out. I'm not sure. And it's not slowing down, so it's not actually knocked out. Just gotta get some hits. There we go. That's all it takes. Alright, let's roll up on this bad boy. Because, see, that thing is technically still going, but... Oh! Shit. This actually is in range. There we go. That's a reasonable range to damage me. Because the inaccurate... Like, this thing's not very accurate, but those are really inaccurate. Crap. Didn't want to do that. What was it shooting? Oh, I bet it was shooting at the power. That's the thing. These things will shoot at power. Power supplies. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is... Nope, put in the parking brake. That Gatling turret. Target large ships, target small ships. Target stations. Turn that all off. I fire once. Okay. 'Cause I don't see anything active here. What I was concerned about was drones. I know there's drones in this. And I was afraid I wasn't going to be paying attention. What I could do is make that the G menu, and then Gatling turret, target small ships on off, because I'm pretty sure these are all. That's really what I wanted to do, is target small ships, if and when that is a threat. Let's see. Let's survey it. Well, we took some bullet damage, but not too much. All right, what do we got in here? Yeah, see, there's a dead drone in there. Looks like a maintenance, some kind of maintenance facility. Can't see inside that one. One thing I've learned about playing, anytime where you're, especially what other people have created, I've learned is, it's a good idea. Yeah, what I was going to say is it's a good idea to come into things not from the intended door. Because that's where they usually put turrets. Probably not a good time to reload. Knocked out my turret. Shit. Well, that's a problem. I don't have enough computers or construction components. What I can do is, since I know... Oh, I keep forgetting to turn the dampers on. I know roughly where that guy is. Yeah, there he is. Haha! Suck it! Alright. Oh. That's a nice little drone. Oh, I might have damaged that. Malfunction. I bet I can patch that thing up. Use it for myself. So grind this down and take the ammo out of it. Oh, I can't get you to turn. Alright, well. Hopefully ammo doesn't fall through the floor. Alright, got it. Nothing in it, but there's computers. Hangar doors, control panel, yeah, okay. I imagine that does some of that other stuff, but I'm not worried about that right now. Oh, yeah, the reason I want to salvage this is because it's got batteries on it. So, that's good. Cargo container. Nice. Alright. Welding equipment. Other stuff. Still need 3 more computers. Let's go see what this guy's got. Well, there's a turret. I can definitely get the ammo out of this turret. And let's also get the computers I need. So there we go. Awesome. I'll come back and salvage this later. Probably. I don't know if there's actually anything that's worth... Maybe... Well, I guess there's some motors in there. We can take those motors. Those are useful. Ooh, what do we got in here? Oh. Big old engine. Or it was. What else we got? Some random stuff. Can't actually see in that one. The glass. Now you can see through the glass, which is nice. That's another little feature they added. Well, that's neat. It's like another jet engine. Or atmospheric thruster, I guess. That's what they call them. Patch that bad boy up. Alright, that thing's in good shape. I'm gonna bet if there was a turret there, there's probably a turret over here too. Because one building's the same. Why wouldn't the other building be the same? I think I saw it move. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Ooh. Got a little, a little, like, fighter or something. Programmable block. Yeah, that's cool. And I'm stuck. Awesome. Alright, well, you're not going to hurt me. That thing's... Well, there's definitely stuff here I can make use of. Let's check this. Cargo container, ammo, plenty more ammo, and some more tools. That's good. All right. Well, I'm not concerned about that right this second. Oh, is that thing actually dead? It's not shooting at me, but that turret up there is not on fire either, which is disconcerting, to say the least. Offload all this stuff. Yeah, see, I got little bullet holes all over the place, but the... Yeah, this thing... Oh, yep, took a hit to the armor, but it did exactly what this did exactly what I hoped it would do, which is protect my cockpit. I can't imagine the cockpit actually got damaged. Well, some damage to the spotlights and stuff like that. But, all things considered, not too bad. Let's go check this. Go check this place out. Okay, well, it's firing now. Yeah, well, that's the first one I came across. Okay. Okay, let's check. Again, let's never, ever, ever go in through the intended door. I'm going in through the ceiling. Because going in the regular door is a good way to get shot. Staff, going in these staff only. What's this? Okay. Oh. They built a flight simulator. Or, something. Ah. That's neat. This is also how you build turrets. You can use the... Did I break that already? Or is it just... No, okay. You can build turrets like this. Manned turrets, or even unmanned turrets, but ones that you can put a lot more powerful... Yeah, oh, it says flight simulator. Yeah, that would help. Go in through the... I see. That was where that light's coming from. Oh, see, no, I knocked off the staff elements. Alright, I don't see anything dangerous in here, or that useful. And same thing. Nice thing about this is you can, if you do this right, you can grind through before, you can see through the block before you can actually get targeted by turrets, except apparently those other turrets that this guy made, because they can see you through walls, which is rough. Okay, what is this? X5 or X5011 thruster, the fastest engine of its time, had to be recalled due to accidents on Mars in 2085. Nicknamed the Clanger. Yeah, Clang. Clang is the great god, the horrible god Clang, that breaks all sorts of things in Space Engineers. Obsolete X501 thruster has since been replaced with smaller models and lighter craft that are more energy efficient. That is certainly something that we're going to do. X509 thruster, still in use on some older craft. Cheap to produce, was popular from 2070 to 2078. Most sold thruster for 70 years. Okay, it was very popular from 2070 to 2078, but it was the most sold thruster for 70 years. I don't know. Not sure how that math works out, but let's see. Research staff only. Well, guess what? I'm now part of your research team. Alright. Oh. I wasn't trying to hack anything, but alright. We're hacking. What are we hacking?
Searching G-Corp data files. Atmospheric thruster technology unlocked.
Okay, that's exactly what we wanted. Power at 0%, preparing for next test, standby mode. Oh, let's see. Start jet engine test, lower protective screen, raise protective screen. Okay. Oh, it's like a blast shield. That's funny. Okay. And then it's like clamps or something. Awesome. Let's go back up here and through that way. A viewing theater. Ah. So people can watch tests from the safety of the viewing theater. Interesting. Well, that's neat. What we really want is we're going to steal that jet engine out of there because it's got a lot of motors in it, as do these. 113 motors per. I don't know what that does. This one's just, well, it's got metal grids and some large steel tubes, so that's nice. Useful, but yeah. So next, oh, there's a sensor. Or a sound block. That must be what that sensor did that I so callously destroyed by breaking into this building. Oh, I didn't remember went in through the roof, but I must have shot that window out or got shot out when I was fighting. Okay, well, I think that's it. A good place to stop. We've got, well, you know what? I haven't explored this other building yet, so let's check this out. I would have gotten shot by a turret if there was turrets, so that's good. No turrets. It looks like it's just more tools. That's good. Yeah. Well, yeah, I can definitely either make that drone into a fighting craft or use it to repair one of the other ones. Oh, shit! Well, that sucked. I guess Skylab woke up, or Skynet woke up. Was not expecting that. Okay, I think I should... The game is also lagging. I should have enough hydrogen to fly over there. Hopefully that thing is not just ravaging everything around it that is mine. That would be bad. How much hydrogen have I got? You know what? There was a hydrogen can in there. I should have taken that. I'm almost there. 47, 44%, 40, 36. I'm coming in for a landing. Alright, I'm close enough to go on foot. I just want to be on the ground before my hydrogen runs out. Okay. Plus I might need a little boost. Well, I don't see it flying around causing trouble. Give myself a little extra hydrogen boost there. Well, was not expecting that. To be honest with you, that's my body location. Okay. I guess I will come in. So it had stuff on the bottom. That turret was on the bottom, so I think if I come in from the top, I guess I can probably get at it. So, because I really don't want to blow it up with this thing. I want to see if I can wrangle it. No, I can't get in there. Let's see. Hop in here. Recharge my hydrogen. I don't think I have any access to guns, but I do have a grinder and a welder, which is... I'm a space engineer. That is what our stock and trade is, grinders and stuff like that. So let's see if we can let's ride this thing. My plan is, what I'm hoping I can do is do a Slim Pickens in Doctor Strangelove and ride this thing like a bucking bronco. Oh, it flipped over. Did it kill itself? Well, that really sucks because my backpack should be here, but it's not. That stinks. Well, once again, I have been victimized by bugs in the game. So, what I might do is go back and give myself a gun back. I don't know. I don't, like I said, when I started doing this, I don't mind when bad things, like, clearly I died by result of the game. That was perfectly valid, but the game also decided to eat my, eat the corpse and not leave me a place, you know, no place to get my stuff. It probably fell through the ground, to be honest with you. But I have no way of telling, so I think I am going to let me give myself a little cheat there because it cheated me. I don't normally like doing stuff like that when I'm doing these games, but yeah, I also don't like having the game mess me up. So let's see what we can do. All right, well, that's a bummer. That's a bummer way to end it, but I think we on balance, things are going better than they are not going good. So I got this thing here. Yeah, I got enough stuff. I definitely have enough stuff here to actually... I mean, there's enough motors and things in between these items, just these thrusters and the thrusters in the other area, and these doors. I can pretty well... I can definitely build myself a flyer. Yeah, so it'll be okay. And next time that's what we'll do. And probably patch this bad boy up as well, because we never know. But yeah, I'm going to start, next time around, I'm going to start probably... I was going to fix that thing, but I think that's probably a mistake. Because those things are both in bad shape, and I honestly don't know if that has any sort of program that's going to kill me when I do that. So maybe I'll stay away from that. and I'll just tear it to pieces and build my own, because that's really what I want as a flyer. There's an air base over here. I'm not sure what, if any, benefit there is to going over there. But yeah, I'm definitely, next time I play, I'm going to scrap all this crap out and see what else I can find. So that's it for this week. I hopefully will be back next week. Thursdays are a little weird for me. I may switch around to another one, but I will see you next week, hopefully. Thanks.